This is Eric with Eric's Gear. I am doing something a little bit different this time. I have been using a Resin 3D printer for a little while, which is what this is. This happens to be an Anycubic Photon. And I had a little bit of a issue with the print. That's hopefully not going to change things up. So this was going to be a checker, but now it is only a little tiny bit of a checker. So the project is not actually the checker. It is the thing to get the checker off of the bed. This is an aluminum plate with some either anodizing or just some very thin paint. You don't want to scratch that off because that helps with adhesion as well as taking things off. So I've done some other things, and prying them off with a plastic scraper like that one is tough, as well as tends to send things skittering across the table if not onto the floor. So I decided to build this thing, which, let me lay this out here for you better. Alright, that still doesn't look like much. So I'll assemble it for you. Oops. Okay, so we have a very badly welded on handle to some 5/16 threaded rod, 2 nuts, and this block right here. So these nuts get threaded on, and we're just going to push those into hexagonal holes that they need to be pushed into. And it doesn't have to be 5/16, it could be M8. It should work as well because it's approximately the same size. I did have to ream out different holes, drill them out, and do some different adjustments to this because I think my resin shrunk as I was doing things. You see that the hex nuts that we had pushed in just a minute ago are now threading in from the other direction, and then we can slide this on and slide the other jaw on. So now we can take the bed, put it in here like this. Should just snap in if I have any luck at all, and if I can get things lined up right. There it goes. So now we take the pusher block and just start screwing things in. You want to do them somewhat simultaneously. Hard to do with resin on the gloves. Okay, I'm going to have to cut this out because this is taking forever, but I'll get this. There we go. That one loosened up finally. You can see what I'm trying to do here, I think. And because this is so small on here, I'm not sure if this will catch or not, but we shall see eventually. I think I need to drill that hole out a little bit more. Alright, we're getting close. And I'll have to adjust my model because if you can see, something just broke off, and I'll have to get that out of the way here so that everything else works better. I'm not above showing off my mistakes. Okay, so that piece goes away. And all of a sudden things start working better. Okay, so I'm getting really close. Really close. You can see that, right? Sort of. Alright. So my pusher block is touching the remnants of the checker. Now I just keep pushing and pushing, and hopefully the checker piece comes off. And oops, it did. So this little tiny thing, I'll have to take a look at how thick that is, but it sure is not very thick. It's less than 1 millimeter. But that just got pushed off of the build plate. Hopefully you were able to see that, because the camera seems to have tilted down on me. And it didn't go flying like it normally would have. So there you have it. It works. First time I've successfully done it. Somebody else had done a print, but it failed, unfortunately. So now they have this cuttlefish slash alien facehugger looking thing. And I tried to take some pieces off that were like tenths of a millimeter, whoops, off the bed, and I didn't have tight enough tolerances for that, but I evidently do for here. So this is Eric with Eric's Gear, and I have another product. This will be on sale. Not only the printed off pieces, but also the model, so you can print your own. Oh, cool, it's flexible. So I will catch you later. Bye.